their flinches as the bullets fly into them, into their friends beside them, into their teachers, into their lives. Feeling your heartbeat shattering your sanity in time with theirs. Do you know how it feels to hear the all clear in a code red and say, thank God I'm alive? When across the country parents are crying, God, why? God, why did my baby have to die? Their lives stretching out before them, glittering in opportunity and promise. They had nothing to lose, except the one thing that was taken from them. Their Second Amendment right to protect themselves with an assault rifle. Wait, what? No. God, no. It was their lives that were taken, stolen, ripped away. It was their hearts beating inside them, their futures growing ahead of them, and their souls too young to leave our world that were taken. And yet, our congressmen and women huddle in their ivory towers, peeking from behind their barricades of NRA cash money. Do you know how it feels to have your blood replaced with anger, your thoughts usurped by avarice, towards the ones with too much cowardice to stand up without fear of retaliation, without fear of loss of money, power, or office? Do you know what powerlessness feels like? Do you know how it feels to have the world fall apart around you, to be reduced to a shaking child at the sight of the news, to be lit on fire with the knowledge of the deaths of kindergartners? I repeat, kindergartners. Do you know how it feels to have your innocence, optimism, youth ripped out of your arms by those gunmen? Then do you know how it feels to be powerless about all of it? You and your little high school life are too insignificant to make a change. You don't even know where to start, so starting isn't an option. Fear takes over, and every living breathing moment is in fear of those who won't hesitate to pull the trigger. The trigger on their guns, the trigger on their opinions, the trigger on their place in this war of arms. Then when an opportunity arises, and the nation rises to take a stand, you gather and make a plan to change what you once thought was unchangeable. You begin to include your campus in a worldwide revolt against inaction. You feel the power surge from your mind to your mouth. You begin to feel the powerlessness fade, the anger repurposed and the grief beginning to be repaid. But those around you in their own ivory towers tell you, don't be political, don't offend anyone, and don't leave. Don't you dare leave this campus because it could be unsafe. Unsafe? Don't you dare tell me that leaving this campus to fight for what I believe in is unsafe. The whole point is that this campus is unsafe! We are not protected on our campuses unless the enemy is overcome. When I can't call it by its name, it gives it all the more power. When it becomes school violence, not gun violence, when it becomes responsible gun ownership instead of common sense gun laws, when we refuse to say what needs to be said because you are afraid